Good evening and welcome to the programme. I'm Alice Bandukravi. Scared to go to sleep at night and trapped in unsafe homes that they can't sell. That's how many Londoners feel about living in flats with fire safety issues. Following the Grenfell inquiry, the Prime Minister said the government would potentially force freeholders to fix their buildings. But at least 1,300 buildings in the capital still need to be made safe. Our correspondent Tara Welsh has this special report.
I'm right there, the second from the right-hand side. Penthouse apartment, as it was in the marketing brochure.
Martin said becoming a homeowner in this building was a dream, but the reality has been very different.
It's the biggest mistake of my life. I wish I had not done it, but you can't predict the future.
How long has it been like this?
It's been like this since, March, basically. They blocked us, we cannot go outside, obviously for safety reasons.
The building was found to be covered in flammable materials. Work had begun to remove wooden balconies and cladding, but the freeholder of the building went into administration and the contractors stopped work.
They have not been paid, therefore they left.
Martin says last month's fire in Dagenham reminded him of the potential danger here.
Always the concern that I have is the smoke, because that's what gets people, in danger. So I'm thinking maybe I should buy a smoke mask. It is fairly worrying now that we saw this fire in East London. We've tried many times to go through the staircase, which is the only one, and go downstairs due to many false alarms, and it's usually kind of a commotion. So at a real fire, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we basically have to try to get out of here as soon as we can.
It's not just the safety aspect affecting Martin, it's the costs.
How stressful is it getting a bill for £65,000?
It's quite stressful.
His service charge has risen to more than £7,000 annually. And until recently, it included the cost of a waking watch at a cost of more than £300,000 last year. In a joint statement, the administrators and receivers of the building said the fire safety defects predate their involvement, but all of the combustible cladding has now been removed, and it's their priority to ensure a swift resolution for the benefit and safety of the residents. But across London, there are thousands of people with the same concerns as Martin. 58 new recommendations were made at the Grenfell inquiry, but many say they've been trapped in unsafe homes for too long already.
At the moment I can't sell. I was told that the building is on a blacklist.
Well, Tara joins me now. Tara, when can people expect this work to be done, do you think?
Well, I think all parties involved in this agree that things have been too slow. And after the Grenfell inquiry, the Prime Minister said that this must be a moment of change and it could force freeholders to take action. Now, I went to the organisation that represents kind of building owners called the Residential Freeholders Association, and it told me that the government must urgently work with the industry. But of course, in the meantime, there's still many people in this situation.
And how many people are affected by this? How many families do you think?
Well, we heard after the Dagenham fire, didn't we, that 1,300 buildings needed work to be done. One organisation believes that figure could be even higher because some buildings are still being assessed. I think we need to remember it's not just about the buildings, it's about the thousands of families in those buildings, dozens of who have contacted me personally, and I've heard their stories over the last few years, wanting to have children, wanting to move on with their lives, and they just can't sell. I even know of some that have moved out of London and had to sell their, rent their homes out at a loss because of this situation, and it has been 7 years now. So some of them just want action quickly.
A dire situation. Tara, thanks very much.